Hello, Divine Souls, and this is Divine Sunshine. This coming to you giving message. I had pretty much several of them. Um, One of them is this understanding of our connection to our source, universal consciousness, God, um, those things. And I just watched a video where a young lady was talking about how the name, either pronunciation of it, which is the spelling of it, YWHY, and how we had changed it to put some vowels in it because it makes us understand it better or say it better. But at the same time, they're saying it's meant for just like breathing. The Y, when you inhale, the exhale, the YHY. Um, and, you know, sometimes, and again, also with religion, the way in which it is, it creates that, keeps us in that duality and that separation of consciousness. I remember one time, and I was saying, God said, and I remember my mom corrected me, and she was like, can't nobody talk to God. Nobody can talk to God but Jesus. And I was like, okay. And I got one particular advisor and person that I look at, and he's always saying, and God says, that I look on YouTube. And I was like, you know what, this thing, if we are made in his image and likeness of God, and that's what I've always been pretty much raised as through my own religious practice that I had, which is non-denomination, which is New Thought, then if I made his image likeness, would I be able to communicate him to him directly, or the consciousness, universal consciousness? Um, this thing, even with the name of it, creates this separatism in knowing thyself or oneself well. And I just, I hadn't been feeling well, and I had woke up on that, and that just came to me and saying again that we got to watch how, even with that, some of it is, again, even us as ones that are channelers, or um, one is a mediator, or whatever way you want to call it, in hearing things. That would cause you to feel like you have the imposter syndrome too, as well. It's like, am I really actually hearing this? Because, society and everybody else in religion, that's that religious factor card that they have in one of the decks of the romantic romance angels, which is causes this separation to really be able to truly love. Because even with that, you even question yourself: am I really truly hearing? Am I truly getting the message? And those things. And so, with that, we have to really truly understand that even when we're manifesting things, where are we categorizing as to where is the prayer going? Who are we doing if we got this separatism of I can't even hear the voice, or who I'm speaking to, or am I really using the right name? I guess maybe again it might be a rabbit hole kind of thinking, but at the same time, it's that disconnect to understand that we're made in the image and likeness of God. If anybody has told you that, um, you know the difference between the voice. One is the ego, one is something else that's coming at you when you feel like that seems like that's really truly my father, or it's coming from somewhere, from a creation source of this idea. Some things you come to you and you're like, I don't even know how I even have the knowledge of knowing that they could only come from one person. So, that understanding of, like I said, religion, some of the things, like they saying, us being light workers and things of that, like I had watched, one lady said, some of the things that we have, that'll be another video, does not apply to us as light workers, or if they want to say the chosen ones, or whatever one that's on a more high frequency as well. So I just wanted to bring that to you. A lot of times if you're doubting the messages or the things that you're getting from source or from God, he's talking to you and you hear it that way, don't listen to anybody else try to, a religion or whatever, to try to label you and say that you're not hearing the voice of God from source. You know the difference. You know it again, and you can always ask for can I have a divine confirmation to let me know that that's it. I've had it to the point that I say something and ask that, and something on the TV would answer it just right then at the same time with the same question or the same phrase that I've had. And now you can get your divine confirmation. So I just wanted to drop that to you all. Um, as I'm thinking and things are coming to me as well. All right, then, as always, with things I learn, I come back and I snatch back and I help you out so you can be able to send just as much or even further. So as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste and namago. Love you. Talk to you real soon.